your faces. I know you. Have you been to one of the classes before? Or have you just like... Yeah, you and I just know each other. Okay, perfect. All right. Hello. How are you?
Well, good enough. How about yourself?
So far, so good. So essentially how I've set these up is that we kind of go through and do like 3 different recipes. So today we're going to do, it's kind of like a veggie theme going on today. So we've got like a veggie wrap. We also have a like Mediterranean veggie pizza. Those of you that were here the first time saw the dill veggie pizza. And so this is going to be kind of like a Mediterranean take on that, which is kind of fun. So it's one of those recipes that you can just kind of like swap out different things and take it totally different. So I'm kind of just kind of showing you guys an example of that. Those of you that were here for the first one will understand that. Those of you who are not, we'll just get a brand new take on something. So enjoy. And then for dessert, we're actually doing like a lemon cheesecake mousse tiramisu. So we're going to be using the ladyfingers from the cafe. And then we're also going through and doing like the lemon cheesecake mousse. Hello, you guys. Welcome in.
We had a meeting to go to. We just got here.
You're good.
You got room to squeeze us in?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
there should be some up
Okay.
there, a couple up there.
This is the fullest class yet, you guys.
Well, I brought all my friends.
I know you did. You did so good.
We told you that there were 3 friends.
I feel so loved right now, you guys.
It's all
I'm
the
gonna
friends I
cry.
got. Sorry.
Oh, goodness.
Hi, how are you?
We've got some up here too.
2 here, yeah. One later. Yes, I know. It's okay. Just tell me God's wife. I answered that quite well. Thank you. There's one there, one by Natasha.
There's 3 right here.
Or 3 right there. Oh, yeah, put them on the pedestal.
This is premium seating up here.
Yeah. Go ahead, Melissa. Dawn, where are you going beside Natasha?
I just need one chair for me. I would grab it, but I'm afraid I'll not.
I think I should probably stand this.
Jamie, I guess we did give you the heads up, right?
Yeah, for real.
There's a seat up here too.
It's okay.
I'm
I
good.
still love you
I'm
guys.
good. I found me a free line, but she called me my husband's wife.
Do you remember who I am?
I do, you just can't out some people.
Hey guys. Welcome.
My husband was 6.
You guys are lucky. I was awesome. We haven't started anything. Good.
Yay. Oh, sister, I did not recognize you. Oh,
Hater needs. Keep everything clean. I always do this and I end up asking someone for something, but I think I wrapped them loose enough that we're Thank you, Lauren. We're good. Stay safe.
We say cheers for you. Cheers, special.
All right, I need everybody for just 1 second. Just give Lauren right here a hand. She is the whole reason I can be here right now. Thank you for that. She deserves that. You guys don't know why yet, but it's okay.
it's okay.
Literal legend right here, you guys. All right. All right. I think I'm kind of set up now. So for those of you again that maybe or may or may not know, I'm Janie Lankford. I'm Janie Teas and Sweets, which is just. Have you started the thing on?
No, you're good.
Okay, good. I was like, wait, I didn't even ask. Okay. So, Janie Teas and Sweets, just down the street, pink door, easy way to find us. For those of you that don't know, we do have a full breakfast, lunch, and espresso menu. We have 2 full cases of desserts that we try to keep full every day. Some days it sells faster than we can keep it stocked, but we do our best. We also try to do like gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free, vegan things periodically. We always try to have gluten-free, dairy-free in the case, like usually a couple different options. Our brownies are vegan officially. We've officially started doing that, so those are in the case pretty much all the time now. And then we have all of our regular stuff. So today, for those of you that weren't here whenever I mentioned it before, we are doing kind of like a veggie take on everything today. So we're gonna start off with like a veggie wrap, which is actually a wrap that I started really enjoying after my mom had to go vegan for a little bit whenever I was like in college. And so during that whole process, I actually was like, ended up going to Europe, and there was this veggie wrap at a place called Pret a Manger, which I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but it's basically like a quick, just like buy, grab and go place. And they had this veggie wrap, which is gonna be really similar to the one we're making today. And I fell in love with it, and so I still eat that as a snack periodically because I really enjoy it, even though I'm not vegan anymore. But there we go. And so I'm gonna share that with you guys today, and then we're gonna basically do kind of like a similar thing, but as like our veggie pizza. For those of you that may have been here for the first class, we did that with like a dill veggie cream cheese, and then we topped it with like cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots. And today we're gonna do that with hummus and some more Mediterranean veggies. And then we're also going to go through and finish that up with a lemon cheesecake mousse tiramisu, which is one of my favorites. If you've been in the cafe in the last month and gotten a lemon tiramisu, that's that one. And yeah, so there we go. So to start off, we're gonna start really easy. These are all gonna be things that you can make relatively quickly at home. They're also, for the most part, pretty budget friendly, especially if you're gonna use the veggies in other things. If you're not gonna use the veggies in other things, then it may not be as budget friendly. But if you're gonna use them somewhere else, do it. So these are just like a spinach wrap. We use these at the cafe on our Chipotle chicken wrap and our breakfast burritos. These are actually like a keto wrap, which are pretty fun. But they taste delicious and I love them, so we use them for everything. Plus it gives somebody else like a low carb option at the cafe if you're stopping by. And then I've started off with like the Sabra red pepper hummus. This is one of my favorite hummuses. There's some great value brands that are also really good. I have no qualms with them, but this is the one that I really like, so that's the one I'm about to say. But I haven't really found a hummus that I don't like, so I feel like it's hard to go wrong. Does anybody else in here have like a favorite hummus brand? This one? Yeah. Well, so I was like, I feel like this is the most common. But
Some of Publix brands are good.
some of Publix brands are good. Have you guys ever had chocolate hummus? Let's start there.
Yes.
Yes.
Do we have Okay, who here is a chocolate hummus fan? We've got a few. Okay, if you guys have not tried chocolate hummus, you should experience it at least once.
Publix did a cinnamon brown sugar or something. It was, oh, it was so good. It was a holiday.
Fun fact, you can also use hummus to make a vegan brownie if you want to. Alright, so I'm just gonna, all I did was mix the red peppers in. That is all I have done so far. I have changed nothing to this hummus. And I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna spread it out. And so, since this is a veggie wrap, this is going to be just all veggies. So this is gonna act kind of like our cheese spread in general dressing. This is gonna pull everything together. So, I'm setting this to the side, but that's what we've started with. Now, next thing I'm gonna do, I've got these little mini cucumbers. Does anybody here have a garden right now? What are you growing in your gardens?
Tomatoes and some lettuce and some chives and tomatillos.
Okay, somebody else get a hand up.
I have lots of peppers, lots of different kinds of tomatoes.
What's your favorite kind of tomato? I'm gonna be nosy.
I really like cherry tomatoes. I really like cherry grape tomatoes, or whatever they were called, sunburst reds or something, whatever Lowe's called it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, yes, please.
We use those in our cucumber pressing.
My mint is killing it though. Got anybody need mint? You just let me know.
Drop off mint at the cafe anytime.
I got cucumbers, tomatoes, it's just a few little, I got one little uplifted bed and then I got a few pots.
So see, this is another great way to use those cucumbers.
Yes, because my cucumbers are showing out. My tomatoes, not so much, but my cucumbers are showing out.
And see, I just let you guys talk and I didn't even tell you what was happening. So all I did was cover that. And all I'm really gonna do is just go through and quarter this cucumber. You can go through and make them smaller if you want. It's kind of up to you. So you can make them as thin as you want. If you like a lot of crunch, I recommend about this thickness. You could do a half if you wanted. I won't judge. It's up to you. But I personally like these little thin guys. And I'm just gonna take these and layer them in there. You guys can laugh out loud at me. I promise I can take it. Alright, and so I've done that with the cucumber. And again, you can add as much or as little of these as you want. And I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. I forgot to bring my peeler, so I'm just gonna.
So you could use a peeler with either of those?
Yeah, you could use a peeler with either one of these if you really wanted to. Also, fun fact, you can also peel your cucumbers and just add a little bit of like salt and a little bit of water and like put them in the microwave for a little bit, and it's like a quick pickle. That would completely change this wrap. So throw that up. It'd be really good. But you can use a peeler for this process. I forgot to bring it, so I'm being a little more risky than I normally would be today. But I'm just gonna go through, cut part of this carrot, and I'm gonna kind of quarter this little sliver that I made.
Jamie, I can't remember, are the recipes on the library's page?
You can message me for any of the recipes.
Okay, I couldn't remember
I will
what,
give them to you.
I could not remember how we did it.
I don't know that anybody's asked for a recipe yet, but if you just come by the cafe or like text or email or call the cafe, I will get the recipes to you. It might take me a day, but I'll get them to you guys. Don't worry.
I remember the chicken one.
You remember the chicken one? Which chicken one? We've done a couple of
The
them.
buffalo.
The buffalo chicken dip. Oh, I guess that's the only one you were here for. You weren't here for chicken salad.
Yes, it was that one.
It was last week we had or 2 weeks ago when we had the buffalo chicken. And I don't like buffalo chicken, and it was good. It was
That's
amazing.
always like my favorite compliment whenever somebody's
Yeah.
like, you know, I don't like this, but I
Yeah.
like yours.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
makes me
it was
feel
good.
special.
Yeah.
We had a whole joke with that for a while with like cake stuff. And so we have, I don't know if you guys have seen the cake converter shirts that my staff wears periodically, but for a long time we had people come in like, I hate cake, but I like your cake. And so we had enough people tell us, I was like, what if we just make shirts? And so we had staff that say cake converters, and then we had like customers, anytime somebody told us that, we'd have like cake convert on it. I thought it was cute. We had a lot of fun with it. Alright, and so I'm just slivering up these little carrots right here. And the fun part about this veggie wrap is you can add whatever you want. So if you're a big tomato fan, you can add tomatoes. Bacon is also really good on this wrap. It takes it away from a vegan veggie wrap, but it is delicious. I feel like you can add bacon on most things though, and it doesn't mess it up. So up to you then. So again, as much cucumbers, as much carrots as you guys want. And I've got an onion here. Hold on, I gotta clean off my cutting board. I'm making a mess over here, guys.
You're supposed to.
I know, it's what I do. If I'm not making a mess, am I even having fun? We have a high schooler that says that. Luke cracks me up. So all I did with this onion was just cut off the ends. There's a lot of different ways to cut an onion. There's a lot of ways that people will tell you are the right way or the wrong way. I am not fully trained on how to cut an onion. Everything I know is either self or family taught, you guys, so I'm not about to get up here and tell you the right way to do it.
Whatever works.
Whatever works, whatever gets the job done, my guys. And so I'm just gonna cut this in half. I drive my husband nuts because he does have training. And so he just loses his ever loving mind. But I just like to cut them in half and then go through and just slice down. And now if I'm gonna dice it, I'm just gonna go ahead and go like this and cut across. But if you want like bigger slices, you can just go through on the side. And then you can get these bigger slices, which honestly make really nice little rings that are good little pizza toppings, or if you just want to throw them in here. Up to you. We may or may not use the big rings later. But you can throw those on the wrap if you like a little red onion. And then one of my other favorite things to do is use a pepper. And so I'm just gonna go through and just slice down. I'm just gonna plop the middle. Because I don't think you guys want seeds in your veggie wrap. Throwing things at myself. And then I'm gonna slice down here. And then I'm just gonna come in on the inside. And slice this over. And layer these beautiful guys in there. Now you can do this. If you really like peppers, you can add as many peppers as you want. You can add all different kinds of peppers. You can make a rainbow wrap. Up to you. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. Can you not see? Do you want me to move this?
Please.
I got it.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You know what's really cool? I bring this cooler with me. And it works as a double tape I've got the hummus, I've got cucumbers, I've got peppers in here, I've got onions, I've got carrots. And I don't know about you guys, but I really like greens. So, this is just a spring mix. This is a spring mix that we use for a lot of our salads at the cafe. And I'm just gonna take this and just tuck it right in here. I'm gonna grab the back of the tortilla while I'm holding all this in and just kind of roll it over. And we've got a wrap, you guys. That's all it is. And so this is like really light, it's really refreshing, if it's really hot outside, this is amazing. For those of you that were here for that dill veggie pizza, this is like the same vibe, okay? Completely different flavors, same vibe. I need to rephrase that. Completely different flavors. But I'm gonna go through and just slice part of this off. You wanna help me out?
Yeah, I can, right.
Whichever one you want.
You can take one side.
Yeah, that works for me. I'm just gonna cut some of these. I'm gonna make another one of these wraps.
Oh, come over.
Yeah, just come pass these out. Sorry, I felt like I could call you out because I know you.
Don't
I'm not gonna
throw-
make Lauren work. She's
Yeah,
not
don't
gonna
throw
call
your
me.
plate away.
Don't throw your plate away. Laura's, we have two
Yeah.
more.
Yep.
I'll make another veggie wrap, but this is not gonna go through everybody. You guys really surprised me today. This is the biggest class we've had.
It was the lemon tiramisu.
Is that what it was? Is that what everybody wants?
Ah.
That's our secret right there, you guys. I think I can cut this one more too. Now, because I'm cutting this way, she's not holding it together as good as she would. I'm not a big fan of cutting the veggie wraps. If I'm serving them, typically I would just serve them whole. But now I'm just gonna quick do another one so we can get you guys some snacks. You guys can see how fast it really is to throw one of these together. Everything's fast if you have it pricked out first, right? See, I didn't even keep all my carrots, you guys. Fail. Okay. So does anybody typically make like veggie wraps or anything like that at home? Anybody in here?
I make lots of wraps.
So this is a new thing for some of you guys?
Yeah, I never thought to.
There's a lot of things that you learn whenever somebody like gets like a new dietary restriction. You try a lot of stuff. That's all I'm saying. I think my favorite vegan recipe that I ever made was like this tomato, like it was a tomato basil pasta, but like you took the cashews and like made the sauce out of it. And so it was like the cashews and the nutritional yeast ended up making it really cheesy, and it was amazing. And that's like the one vegan recipe, one of the other vegan recipes that I make like all the time. I say the one, there's not just one. There's several.
One, two, three, four, five.
Did you see that?
Oh, I'm just going back to Spark Lady.
I was say, I was like, there ain't no way. I was like, I thought that first round didn't go that far. I know.
The math isn't math.
The math is not mathing. It's okay. Math is hard this late in the afternoon. It's okay.
It's summertime.
It is summertime. You're like, I'm clocked out. I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, I don't have to do math till I go back to school. Here's another one.
Four more. Five. Two back there.
I mean, I'm not gonna put that on and stuff like that.
So one more is good. Now I'm thinking I should have bought more hummus. Okay, okay. We'll make it work. I'm pretty good at improvising.
Always helps to have sharp knives, doesn't it?
It does help to have sharp knives. Sharp knives are the way to go, you guys. I say that. I'm not the world's best at keeping my knives sharp, but I try. No, it's under there. It's there. We're good. I'm gonna add some more though.
I love it.
We'll be that way. Add some more.
My husband does it, so I eat all his.
That's it. That's it.
Would you like hummus?
I never had it.
Oh. Do you like hummus? Oh, I thought so. I knew there was one of them. Thank you, dear. And it's even pretty.
Okay, we're back. We're back. Here. Alright, so I know we're not really veggie wrap people based on the question, but what were our thoughts? Do we like it?
It's amazing.
Thank you!
It's definitely fresh.
Yes.
And cool.
And
Yes.
the hummus makes a big difference.
The hummus is a game changer, okay? So like if you ever like need a wrap, but like you're like, I can't put any of these like dressings or anything on it, use hummus, you guys. There's a hummus for everything. I stand by that. The fact that there's literally dessert hummus does mean that there is actually a hummus for everything. That's all I'm saying.
Could you stick tofu in here?
What?
Could you stick tofu in here?
Yes.
Do you
Yes,
want to
you can.
cook the tofu or do you want to leave it spongy and juicy?
That would depend on your personal taste.
How does the wrap hold up against it? Against the tofu?
I gotta be honest with you, I've never done a tofu,
Okay.
but I think anything could be tried once. So, and I think that's gonna be mostly down to like personal preference. Like, if you like a firmer, like crunchier tofu, I say cook that sucker.
Okay.
If you like the just juicy essence of what is already tofu, by all means go for it. Personally, I'm about to like touch myself with this knife. Watch out for me, you guys. I have never been a big tofu fan. I've tried multiple ways. I'm sure there's a secret somewhere, but that has never been my thing. So I don't have many tips for you on that one. Anybody else got tofu tips in the room? Tofu tips, anyone?
There's this one drink. It's Filipino. It's called like Tahoe.
Yeah.
You know about that?
No. Please tell me.
You should ask my sister. It has like warm tofu in it and like tapioca pearls with like a brown sugar syrup. It's good.
Kind of like a boba.
Is it served warm?
Huh?
Is it served
It's-
warm?
It's yeah. Yeah.
So it's a warm tofu drink.
But you eat it with a spoon.
I will call you this later.
Yeah.
I'll probably like your sister calling about this drink. I also like that you brought it up and you went, you gotta call my sister.
She'll know how to explain it.
For those of you that don't know, so does anybody ever go to the Exceptional Bean here in town?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys know Asa, the barista there? That's her sister.
So now we don't have to call him, we'll just go see him.
Yeah, let's go see him. Be like, your sister told me about this drink.
Yeah, and you need to explain it to me.
I can't make that hair.
Yeah, but she can tell you about it. Asa can tell you about a lot of things. Asa's a very smart woman.
She is.
I love her so much.
She has so many fun facts.
That's so true. Alright, so I'm transitioning over. I'm not doing this, dude. This is also in the way. Hydrate or dehydrate, my guys. Okay. If I'm ever blocking anything and you guys can't see it, just holler at me. I'll lift it up, okay? So now we're transitioning over to like the veggie pizza section of the evening. That was the appetizer. That was step one. This would also make a really good side for the veggie wrap if you wanted to. You could also serve this as like a side with like barbecue or something else. This is a good one. But once again, we have the hummus, you guys. It's right there. And I'm just gonna take what's left of this actually. And I'm just gonna spread this out kind of like we did the dill veggie. I keep referring to that. Most of you guys were not here. I need to quit referring to that. That's a horrible reference piece. But I'm just spreading this out. This is gonna be a thin layer. You can do as thin or as thick as you want. That is the magic of pizza and sauce, okay? Ask any of the pizza places around here. They all have a different ratio.
Is that a pizza crust?
This is, I should have, thank you. Your magic. So, hold on. I'm gonna see if this will let me pick it up. Yeah, she will. So, this is just hummus and crescent rolls. So these are Pillsbury crescent rolls, my guys.
That's what I thought.
So you can use this, you can use a homemade pizza dough, but if you want my quick, easy 6-minute one, I use Pillsbury crescent rolls.
Use what?
Pillsbury crescent rolls. So you can use buttery, regular, the pizza crust version from Pillsbury,
That is so smart.
whatever you want. But if you need like a quick party appetizer on a budget, Pillsbury's there for you, my guys. Alright, so that's on there. I think that's as much as I'm gonna use that later. I'm not gonna make Spencer go wash dishes in the middle of this. Not today. Okay.
What kind of spatula are you using?
So,
You can show it to me with hummus. It's good.
I tried to wipe it off and then I just wiped more hummus on top of it. I know what I'm doing, I swear.
Professional over here.
This, thank you.
Yeah.
So this is, I call these cake spatulas.
Mhm.
This is also just like a metal spatula. So this one in particular is Pampered Chef. I am not sponsored by them, nor do I sell it, but I enjoy it.
You probably wouldn't be here if you were sponsored by Pampered Chef.
That's fair. However, if you're asking Pampered Chef, I'm here for you. Okay. I'll never turn it down. But this is just a metal spatula. So you can get these at Walmart or anywhere else, but this one in particular is Pampered Chef. So I just had to throw that out there. But I love using these for cakes, spreads, just about anything, honestly. I multi-purpose these things.
I paint with them.
You paint with them. Yeah, they're good for painting. See? There you go. Multi-purpose tool. But so typically, like if I'm doing that, I use it to like smooth out the sides of the cake. Or I'll use it to like do like paint splotches on a cake with like buttercream, or spread hummus. So there you go. So this is metal spatula. This is rubber spatula. Does that help everybody? I do this to my staff a lot. Lauren left, but she goes, I'm like, hey, grab me a spatula, and they're like, but which one? What are we doing? So there you go. So now for this. There are two ways we can do this. I'm gonna let you guys vote. Do we cheese first or do we toppings first? Does anybody care?
Cheese,
Cheese.
cheese,
Cheese toppings?
and then cheese.
Cheese toppings, then cheese. I'm with you. We can be friends.
I like that one.
That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Cheese toppings, cheese? Alright, great. You saw that? You're like, I know you brought enough cheese. Alright, so now this is a fun fact. We are not cooking this pizza. Once we add the toppings, this pizza's done. Right?
Right.
Right? I like your enthusiasm. We're gonna be friends.
Have you got the oven warmed up? Yeah.
You missed all the fun, Spencer. Where'd you go?
Sorry, I was moving a chair. Throwing different kind of fun.
Man, you just get abused.
Alright, this is the big red cheese. This is feta.
Ah.
I'm gonna tell you guys a fun secret. I didn't have time to separate my cheese, so I just kind of grabbed it and ran. So here we are. And in light of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and swap these out because I don't remember when I last changed these. Alright. So, again, it's the beauty of pizza. However much cheese you want to add is up to you. If you're not a big cheese fan, add less cheese. And then just love it. I have one friend, hates pizza sauce. Will not eat pizza sauce from any pizza joint ever. He just wants cheese and crust. That's all he wants.
Wow.
Literally, he just wants grilled cheese. That's all he wants. That's all he wants. But he doesn't even like grilled cheese. He just wants like it's a whole thing. Anyway, I love him, but his eating habits are bad. So, I shouldn't say that. His eating habits are not what I would prefer. They're different.
What cheese is that?
So this is feta. So this is feta.
Oh, everybody goes, oh.
I love the enthusiasm for feta in this room. There are some rooms where like you say feta and everybody's like, oh, why would you do that? Because it's delicious. That's why. So this is feta. We use this at the cafe for like our Greek salads. We use it for. That's it. It's pretty much just our Greek salad. Spinach and feta quiche. Oh, and the strawberry pecan salad. Okay, so we have a couple of different uses. Thanks, Lloyd. We don't do a pasta salad, but we could.
I've seen it go with pasta salad before.
Feta has a lot of different uses, you guys. Feta is amazing.
Even plain,
What do you say?
even just by itself.
Even just by itself, feta is good.
It's good on hot soup.
It's really good in like spinach dip. I don't know if you guys are putting feta in your spinach dip, but you should.
Have you ever had this feta spaghetti?
I do that.
No.
So good.
That sounds good.
A block of feta, olive oil, tomatoes.
Yeah.
Put it in the oven, let it brown. Put your.
I saw them with butternut squash a couple years ago and I went viral on
It is
TikTok.
delicious.
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't know, you just haven't watched TikTok.
That was when I was still in college.
Oh, okay.
I had plenty of time to do something.
Okay. I just want you to know that we truly appreciate you.
I'm
Because
here for
I
you
know
guys.
you're very busy.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so I've got the feta on here. Now we're gonna do kind of the same thing that we literally just did with the veggie wrap, but pizza form. So I'm gonna go through. I'm running low on cucumbers, so I'm gonna make these smaller than I was going to. You guys really showed up in numbers today. I wasn't expecting it, so like thank you for that. But also like I'm sorry if I'm skipping on the cucumbers. I didn't mean to do it to you. So the same way I just didn't tell you guys anything. So the same way that I just did those for the veggie wrap is how I'm doing it here to make the cucumbers spread out longer. If you wanted to do just like circles, you could just cut circles in a mini cucumber. You could quarter a big cucumber from your gardens. However you want to cut it is up to you. Again, it's your pizza. But for today, we're gonna do small pieces of cucumber. For those of you that have not heard me do this before, one of the things I absolutely love about cooking, especially like with cooking itself, is that it is hard to go wrong. Whatever you want to do to it, it can be completely customized to your flavors if you're cooking it for yourself. Now, if you're ordering at a restaurant, that may or may not be true. But if you're doing it at home, you can do it however you want. Hold on, I'm gonna show these to you guys. So these are just little cucumber cubes. We have an India dinner coming up and they call it a kachcumber. I think I'm like mispronouncing that really bad, but that's the way it looks like it's spelled. So these are just little guys. You can take these and throw these. Yeah, these are pretty small. If you wanted to do like a salad, you can take these and mix them with like tomatoes. Tomatoes and feta, you'd be good to go.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds good.
Take that, add it to the pasta salad you mentioned earlier. That's a whole new thing. See, we just came up with like 4 different recipes. That's not fast. Now throw them. And so I'm just gonna throw these over here, add them to the pizza. And I'm trying to make sure that I spread these out evenly. That way everybody gets a cucumber. Yeah, right. If you guys didn't get a cucumber, just yell, I didn't get one. Just call me, you guys.
So sorry.
Oh, that reminds me, Karen's not here.
So sad.
That's how she told us her name last week, or last time.
Hold on, somebody else isn't here either.
The little young girl that was with her.
Yes.
They sat here.
Neither one of those are here. Yeah, they sat over there.
Yeah.
And then there was also another person that told me they were going to be here, and they're not here either.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. They were in the cafe and they bought lemon bars yesterday. No, they're coming to the next one. They're out of town. Just kidding.
We're all coming to
I
the
lied
next
to you,
one
I'm sorry.
too. The room will be full.
You're what?
We'll all be here too. The room will be full.
Well, I'll plan accordingly.
When is the next one?
The next one is July 29th at 4 p.m. in this room.
Yeah.
But what do you know?
I do not know. I plan the menus up to this one. And then I was like, I'll get the next one.
You gotta
I'll
come
get
and
it
find
figured
out.
out.
Yeah, you gotta come and find out.
It's the grand finale.
And then it was like, and then here we are today. I planned my India. I have an India dinner. We have a 4-course dinner we're cooking at the cafe on Friday. And I've been planning that one. You guys are coming. You're coming to that.
Yeah.
Your sister bought your tickets. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
But
4 course. I gotta prepare.
we do that like once a month. For those of you that don't know, we do like a food around the world dinner. And it's kind of one of my ways to like challenge myself and then like keep myself creative. And so we go through and we've picked a different country each month of the year. And we do a 4-course dinner in-house for 12 people. And we just go through and talk about like why those dishes are significant, how they kind of came about in those cultures, and then just kind of share them. So like last month we did Morocco, and our entire theme was like Moroccan hospitality. And so we talked about like why these dishes were important to Morocco, and why if you were invited to like somebody in Morocco's home, you would be served those dishes. And it was kind of cool because Morocco is like really big on like symbolism and different things like that. So like one of their big things is like a Moroccan mint tea, which is supposed to bring you like prosperity and like good health. And so it's like a whole thing. So like if you go like anywhere in Morocco, you're gonna be served that. If you go into the markets, somebody might just give it to you at the stall. Like it's that important. So it's kind of cool. So we've been doing that and talking about all those sorts of different things at the cafe. For those of you that didn't know, it's a fun
India,
series.
what's coming up next?
So India's next, and I honestly can't tell you anything past that. I know we're doing Germany in December, and I know we're doing Austria in November. And I can't tell you what October is, or September, or August.
We just have to come in.
But if you follow us on Facebook, you'll find out. So there's my plug. There's my plug, you guys. And so, all right, we've got cucumbers. I just put red onion on there. I didn't tell you guys.
We were following.
You guys got me talking.
We were following.
Good. I'm so glad.
Yeah, we're following.
So we've got the red onions on there. We've got cucumbers. We've got feta cheese. You guys are gonna be so happy that I'm spastic today. I'm so sorry. All right, and then I'm gonna go through and add some more bell pepper. But for this one, I'm gonna add the red bell pepper. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to pop out a little bit better. And I just don't think the yellow's gonna pop the way I want it to. I might add both. To be decided. Once again, it's pizza. Do whatever you want to.
Do you have a preference in some foods, whether you use yellow, green, or red?
It kind of depends on what I'm cooking. So a lot of times I like to like make sure that there's a bunch of different colors. So like if I'm doing something like this, like right now I just literally in this moment decided to use red instead of yellow. But if I'm doing meatloaf, I use green pepper, but I think that's just because my grandma always did that.
My mom uses green.
Yeah,
with
so
her.
green for meatloaf. Green for meatloaf. If I'm doing a wrap of some sort, I'm usually using red or yellow. I have no logic for this. This is just the way that I do it.
To me, green tastes a little
I
different.
just pick my.
Well, I was gonna ask, does
I lead with my
anybody
heart.
think there's a taste difference between
Yes.
yellow, red, and green?
Green tastes
Yes.
different.
Yeah,
I don't
very
know why.
Hold on, tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green is the least.
I was gonna say, for wraps, you want the red or yellow, green can be
It's sweeter, yeah.
bitter. That- yeah.
I don't know that I've ever paid attention, you guys. I feel like those tasted the same.
But green's gonna taste
The
different.
green is stronger.
I'll try green and I'll report back next
Yeah.
week, okay?
Green
Hold on
is
next week.
strong,
Bill.
and bitter.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just do a pepper flight next time.
We're gonna have
We'll decide which ones are our favorites.
It tastes the same.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Here, pass it around.
It is one of the-
Soccer hummus. It's so good.
You ever make your own hummus?
No. Do I ever what?
Make your own hummus?
I did it once. And I decided that I was just gonna buy it.
Don't worry about it.
I had a friend that did too, and she said,
I-
that's it, I'm buying it.
There's a lot of things that I really enjoy making from scratch, and there are some things that I'm just not gonna use all of it whenever I make it, so I might as well just buy the one that's gonna last longer. There are some things you just buy the preservatives just to make sure you get your money's worth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one of those for me.
I understand that I big time of that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Also, if you're doing crudité cups, you can do this. This is for freebie. So you can take the hummus and just like add veggies, and then bam, appetizer. That's all I'm saying. Add whatever. Yeah, appetizer. Crudité cup. It's fun. We do those for catering sometimes. So I'm just doing slices of these. You could dice these like we did everything else. But I just felt like we needed some texture differences. I felt like we needed a little different shape to look at. Once again, you can do it however you want. The one time I made hummus on my own, I decided to do like a chocolate hummus. And I ended up like trying to use all of the hummus because I couldn't use it fast enough because I wasn't eating it fast enough because it was just me. So I'm an only child, for those of you that don't know. And my parents are the pickiest eaters in the whole world. Okay? They will not eat anything that is different. And I love them, but they drive me nuts. And so I would always try to like make different things and be like, oh, you guys should try this. And I would just try to eat the whole thing by myself, which was not a good move.
That's like homemade mayonnaise. I won't make that because you can't really use it up fast enough.
Yeah, it's fair.
You throw it out.
My mother-in-law did that the other day. We ran out of mayonnaise and she just turned around and made her own mayonnaise and I was like, more power to you. I was gonna love that for you. Alright, I decided I'm gonna use the other one too.
Yeah,
So it'll last
we
longer.
grew up on them anyway, so.
I work at a restaurant and this one of our cooks, we ran out of tartar sauce and he was like, give me just a second. And he went to the back and came back literally 5 minutes and had tartar sauce. I was like, you're a wizard.
No doubt. Cause I wouldn't even know where to start.
Mayonnaise.
That's all I
Okay.
need.
Yeah, it's not hard.
That's like, okay, for those of you that have never made
He's
like your
still
own
a
dressings and
wizard,
stuff
guys.
before, it's easier than you think it is to make your own dressings. I'm throwing it, yes. I don't know who said that, but yes. I thought that was you, but then I looked at you and you didn't like move your mouth. I was like, I don't know if it was actually her.
What did you say?
Oh, your own ranch.
Okay.
To make your own ranch.
Ranch is so easy. Highly recommend making your own ranch.
What is ranch? How do you make ranch?
So, that
Thank you.
kind of how you make it. So there's different methods, okay? So there's like a buttermilk ranch where if you like want to use buttermilk, then you can get like the Hidden Valley Ranch packets, and you pretty much just add that, mix and go. Which is, like, you might also add sour cream or mayonnaise. I might have just lied to you for a second.
But
Still,
the
it's like one
instructions,
ingredient.
The instructions are on the packet.
Yeah.
So you don't have to take my word for it. But you could also just like grab your own like mayonnaise and then add like your ranch seasonings like dill, pepper, salt, garlic, any of those, whatever you want in your ranch, and then go from there.
Yeah.
And then you pretty much have ranch. So, fun facts. All right. Artichokes. Who likes artichokes? That is so many more than I thought it was going to
Did you
be.
raise your hand? I don't know that I've ever had them before.
Today's the day.
I will try them.
So
Not really.
for these,
Oh.
I'm just kind of ripping this off. You could chop these if you wanted to, but artichokes are so naturally soft that you can kind of just pull these off. And I just got these jarred. We keep these in jars at the cafe for our Greek salads and our spinach dip and things like that. So you can make these as small as you want. They literally just rip them in half. That was juicy. Did you see that? That shocked me. I'm sorry.
Fresh artichoke.
Lucky you didn't get it in your
Fresh artichokes are delicious.
A lot of.
Do you get the artichokes in oil or?
Tastes like a lot.
So I like to get mine in oil, usually like kind of like herbed, but plain is also good. And then you can add your own herbs if you want. You can also get them fresh and then like add oil and herbs to them yourself. But that's again all into how much work you want to put into it.
They're good cuts and grilled.
I believe that.
Are they good for you?
What do you say?
Are they good for you? Oh, yeah.
I'm not a nutritionist. I just cook.
Anything soaked in oil can't be good for
I was
you.
like, oh yes,
You need to bring your sister.
I'm gonna tell Ayessa to be here on the 29th. She can be my fact checker.
That's too fun.
And y'all, if you have not met Ayessa, you need to go to the Exceptional Bean and meet her, okay? She is a gem to this world. That is all. That's my plug for her. Alright.
That's your sponsor.
That's my sponsor, Ayessa.
Yeah,
Sponsored by Ayessa. Okay, and so these are just olives. These are just green olives. Pimento stuffed olives. I got these at Sam's Club, if anybody wants the specific ones. So, with these, if you're a big olive fan, you could just take these and throw them straight on. Or,
Not an olive fan.
if you're not an olive fan, and you want to hide them,
You put him back in the jar.
yes, ma'am! Because if it's your pizza, you can do what you want!
I put half on for my husband and half without.
Does anybody ever, if you ever eat like okay, so growing up, I learned stromboli was one thing, and then I found out that it's a different thing growing up, like coming out like to other places. So if you go to like Big Tony's, their stromboli is like wrapped in like pizza dough. But like back where I'm from in Kentucky, for whatever reason, we call stromboli like this giant meat sandwich. I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about.
I know.
She knows. But it's like you basically get like this Texas toast on top and the bottom, and the inside is filled with like peppers and meats, like, and it's just like ground meat and happiness. I don't know how else to describe it. But that's how I grew up as like stromboli being. So like one time I went to Victoria's and I ordered stromboli and I was like, this is not what I thought I was ordering. What is this?
And you
But
had no idea what you're talking about.
he was like, I've never heard of that before. So I think somebody in Kentucky made that up. But it's fire, and sometimes I'll have to make you one. So, but I thought about that because while I'm chopping up these olives, that's what you would see inside the stromboli, and they're good at hiding them. So if you want I've heard olives are good for you, so I'm gonna say that. So if you want the nutritional benefits of an olive,
I've never had an
But
olive
you don't
before
eat
in my
them.
life.
You
well,
know.
today's the day.
Well, you and I
We're
are
having a lot of
passing
firsts
the
in
new
here today,
stuff.
guys.
Yeah,
We're learning things.
we are learning.
I'm
And Donna's
trying.
never had hummus before, so yeah, lots of first timers today.
Lots of firsts.
We
I
have
like
green
this.
olives and black olives if I'm my husband.
I love introducing people to new things.
Salad and eat the green
It makes it
olives.
worth it.
Yeah, the green olives I've never had except for
Spencer, I'm probably gonna go over today. Is that okay?
That's totally fine. Yeah, we don't have anything after.
I just looked down at my watch and I was like, oh no.
Just
No,
no.
take as long as you need. We don't have anything.
Yeah, we haven't even got to dessert.
We've got our little rowdy today.
You guys are like, we will riot.
You're not trying to kick us out now.
I ain't kicking nobody out.
That's right.
We don't have to worry about being on the cross today.
No.
Because I used to hate tomatoes and I used to.
But I said, the cafe is clean and closed, you guys, right now. We're chilling. We are chilling. All
What,
right.
what are your hours?
So we're typically open 8 a.m. to 5. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Plug. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. during the week. We had a little bit of a staffing situation today, so we did actually close to come be here today.
Thank you.
Not a big deal. I love you guys.
Thank you.
So yeah, so that happened today. So we closed a little early. We closed at 3:30 today, and we're here. So we're typically 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays 9 to 5. So 6 days a week. So yeah, 6 days a week. We're there. All right. There we go. We've got veggie cake for you guys. So once again, this is hummus. This is red onion. This is feta cheese. Oh, we forgot the second layer of cheese.
She wasn't gonna scold you.
No, it's not. We've got cucumbers. We've got the yellow bell pepper. We've got some red bell pepper. I'm adding more cheese. We've got artichokes and we've got olives on here.
Yeah, see, they don't like the olive.
This will hide. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. You got it, Terry.
cheese is
They'll
now
hide the
kosher,
flavor
not
of
olives.
Yeah. The cheese is covering everything.
So if you don't like olives, you don't have to know.
That's right.
Enjoy it better.
What do you say?
Because if I don't know what's in it,
It's
just
fine.
the cheese.
Yeah, and then it's yummy, right?
Yummy.
What my parents are, just eat it, don't
Just
look
eat
at
it.
it.
I had a cousin that would sniff everything before she ate it. I'm like, just eat it. It's gonna be okay, I promise. I love her so much. But, bless. Okay. I'm gonna hide my giant bag of cheese again. Going away. Alright. And then I'm gonna cook this pizza. Who wants sliced pizza? Anybody? I was about to say, it almost wasn't as enthusiastic, and I was like, it's the olives and the artichoke.
We're
Well,
gonna
not the
try
artichokes.
it.
You guys are
We're gonna
excited about
try it.
artichokes.
Where'd you get your cutter? I've been looking for one.
These?
Yes.
I got this one at Walmart.
Wow, I haven't seen one.
If you don't see it at Walmart, you can also order them off Amazon.
What's it called?
So it's a bench scraper.
It's a what?
A bench scraper.
Bench
Oh.
scraper.
So
My husband got it for the griller. the
Yes.
griddler.
these are one of those multi-purpose tools, you guys. You guys can use these for anything. So I also use this for cakes. I'm using it right now to cut pizza. We use these all the time to like scrape off like the counters and stuff at the cafe. I used that today to scrape off cake off the cafe off the counter at the cafe after I had done the ice cream. We use these to clean our griddle at the cafe. Multi-purpose, you guys. Lots of reasons. I was trying to think of another one, but I know that there is one. I just have to think about it.
The brownie
Cutting
scraping
bread.
you gave me
Yes. So she walked into the cafe yesterday and I was cutting brownies. And I was like, hey, do you want brownie scraps? And I just like, I had my gloves on, you guys, but I just like pulled it off and I like handed it over.
Yeah.
Scraps of brownies. Because the brownies are really fudgy, so they stick to the bench scraper. I use these to cut lemon bars. She did not. Her sister didn't either.
She were to just take a turn and let us all come work with her one day.
Yeah.
Sign up.
You guys just come hang out. I don't know if we have enough
One at a time, not all of us at one time.
I will say, if you come work for me, you can't stick your fingers in the bowl, okay?
Yeah,
You can't do it. I get a little stab when people stick their fingers in the bowl.
yeah.
I'm sure it would be
Touch your
nice.
hair, touch your face.
So what?
Don't touch your face, yeah, touch your face.
I don't know, Lauren's like, that sounds crazy. I don't know if I can handle it. Entertaining is a good word. I'm a little chaotic. It's been a little chaotic the last 2 days. Did you guys see the fear in her eyes?
And I'm like, I'm still, are we doing other players?
I was gonna
Fill
take
it
these
up.
around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Thank you though. I appreciate your enthusiasm to volunteer.
It all.
I'm gonna do this first.
I love her.
Try not to trip over this. Are you gonna try this? Yes. Okay. I'm about to say, I was like, I don't know if you guys drink it actually. Now that you I was gonna say, I know I ate my lunch while I kind of overworked, so. I didn't see you for an espresso today, Carson.
Well, you see, I had stuff to do.
So,
More important than espresso.
Like,
You're like that,
sleeping
you
and
know.
watching.
that's something to do.
He was busy. He's allowed to be busy.
I know, I'm gonna try it.
I just like to harass
I'm
him
gonna
because
be there.
he's the husband of a coworker.
I'm gonna put it up here so I can like really
I
try
guess
it.
an employee is probably a better way to say that.
You'll be pleasantly surprised.
I will.
I think you will.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you can tell me though.
You're more likely to like that than she is to like all of us. I feel.
Yep.
These little pieces are like.
Hello?
She said she speaks with.
That's really
That'll
good.
be a first.
Why did I bring my friends? I should have just
Looks delicious.
It's so fresh and so, I don't know.
I'm all about a good fresh thing, you guys. Summer, I think, is one of my so. Fall is like my favorite dessert
Yes.
time. You know what I'm saying? Because you got like all the cinnamons and the nutmegs and everything.
Yes.
Yay.
And the gingerbread.
Gingerbread. Well, gingerbread's more like winter. Gingerbread's more like winter. But I like we do like a apple crumble cake in the fall. That's one of my favorites. But like food wise, I'm all about summer. Because you've got all. How do you sign up for the next class? It's just like a first come first serve, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just gotta be here.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
And Spencer will get us more chairs if need be.
Exactly. Yep. We had like a limit of 25. We haven't hit it quite yet, but
We're clean close.
yeah, exactly. And if there's over 25, we'll still let them come. We just can't guarantee them food.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, if you want to come, just come a little early. You know, that's my only suggestion, just in case.
Now next week,
Can we
or
fix
next
that?
time will be.
Why are you down here today?
He said 25, but he said the space is 25.
Okay.
Anything over that, you're not guaranteed to get a sample. Unless somebody shares theirs with you.
That's wild. Sorry. So these are like, these are a little messy. So maybe you have 14 minutes.
Fingers work.
Fingers can work. I'm not giving away this one because I don't feel like it has enough stuff on it.
I'll take the one without stuff.
It's a quarter piece. I love making people happy and on YouTube. Alright, there you go, you guys. Alright, so how do we feel about course number 2, you guys? Good.
And thank you, you gave me a piece with only 2 pieces of olive.
I didn't even do it on purpose here. I'm just subconsciously that good. Alright.
And there it is.
Alright. Spencer, did you want to try one of these?
I would love to if you have enough on them.
I am. I'm pouring all these toppings on.
Yeah, we forgot.
That sounds great for me.
We forgot to make the answer this time. What was we thinking?
Yeah, grab any of those. Any of those you want. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna take that? Yeah. Just let him have it all.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
My big ideas.
He deserves it.
And Is there water
I
in that
appreciate
picture
you,
back
Heather.
there?
Oh, yeah, let me get you.
Should I hide my
That
olives?
they put some water.
Yeah. There you go, Terry.
Decisions.
Thank you.
Not that big.
Here's the ladies.
Alright, I gotta clean up a little bit before we can do dessert, because this is chaotic. You can't make this. You make that anywhere you want. You can make it in a library, you guys. Just not like where the books are, because then they can I can't start saying stuff like that. Captain will come get me. Alright. Hide these. That's not gonna sit in there. It's gonna sit somewhere else. Oh, there's my other ziploc bag. Swap these out again. Would I consider coming after the 29th? I'm gonna be honest with you, I really enjoy these. But after the 29th, we're gonna hit August. And then it's gonna be September, October, November, December. And that is the busiest time for us. So while I would love to, I'm not totally sure that it's gonna be capable unless I just magically get really, really, really well staffed.
That's fair.
And that's not a matter of like just having enough people, it's a matter of like having people that I can trust to like do all of the things. So we're working on it. If anybody's looking for a job, we're hiring right now.
Whenever we can get you, Jamie, we're lucky, okay?
Thank you.
Thank
I
you
can
for
for sure
coming.
do it during the summer. During the summer, we're a little bit slower. I don't have as many orders that we're doing all the time. But during that like August to December rush, that is just kind of like a constant battle for time. So
What are your hours for hiring?
what are our hours for hiring? So we've kind of got a mix. So right now, I have all like tech students on staff, and I have some that are about to be, some high schoolers that are about to be leaving for college. So I'm kind of at a point where like I'm hiring for all positions right now. So
And all hours.
all positions, all hours. So if you want to apply for James Easy Sweets, just go to our website. There's a job application there. Upload a resume and a little bit about yourself, and I would love to meet with you. So that's my point. Do you think you're doing that right now? All right. So flip this already. All right, who's ready for tiramisu? Who has ever made tiramisu before?
I did, but it didn't turn out.
It didn't turn out well. Tell me what went wrong with your tiramisu.
Too much cream cheese.
Too much
I
cream cheese.
substituted cream cheese for the mascarpone
For
cream,
mascarpone?
because you couldn't find any mascarpone, and they just kept saying, well, just use cream cheese, but it was too much.
It's not the same.
It's not.
It's not the same. You make your own tiramisu. You don't make your own tiramisu?
No. I thought you said, did I have any ever had it before? I
Okay,
said,
has anybody else ever made their own tiramisu?
I made it with my mom.
You made it with your mom? Did you make your lady fingers or did you like buy your lady fingers? There's no judgment either way.
I think we made them. It was a long time ago.
That's fair. What about you?
I made them. It turned out pretty good.
It's pretty good. I love tiramisu. Tiramisu is one of those desserts that growing up I hated, but I hated it because I hated coffee. And so I eventually got to the point whenever I started working at a coffee shop in college that I started liking coffee. And then I slowly accepted tiramisu into my world.
So you started working at a coffee shop and you didn't like coffee?
I didn't like coffee, but I loved the vibes of the coffee shop. So this is a plug. Okay, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to Henderson, Tennessee, but in Henderson, Tennessee, next to Freed Hardeman University, which is where I went to college, there's a little place called Urban House, the venue. And it is owned by a lovely lady named Robin, and I am obsessed with her and her family because they're amazing. And I started going to Urban House that first year in college. And I loved like their hot chocolate. I loved the vibes in Urban House. Urban House's vibe is pretty similar, I would say almost to like the cafe, but theirs is like better somehow. But that might just be because of like my bias. But they were like espresso bar, bistro, and I loved it. And so I applied to work there whenever I didn't like coffee. And her thing was she was like really strict about how you learned how to make espresso. So she didn't let me touch the espresso machine for 3 months, you guys. I worked there for 3 months as a college student and didn't even get to touch the espresso machine. It was her baby. And the day she finally looked at me, she was like, I think it's time. It was that dramatic. She was like, she's like, we're gonna train you on the espresso machine, and I was like, finally, like this is my moment. And she was like, I'm gonna teach you how to pull from like really overexpressed to really underexpressed espresso shots. She's like, and you're gonna have to try each and every single one of them. And I went, I hate coffee. This is gonna be terrible. And that's what we did. We went through, and she showed me how to pull a super overexpressed and a super underexpressed espresso shot. And I tried 6 different shots of espresso, you guys.
Wow.
And I did that on closing shift. And it was fine. I got a lot of homework done that night. Because I was not a big caffeine person before that, okay? Like, I did not drink caffeine hardly at all. So I got a lot of homework done, got a lot of studying done. But I also learned a lot about coffee. And so she really helped kind of just like generate like a whole like love for coffee during that time. And I eventually got to where I had specials on the menu that like I would drink all the time. Like I still make like a version of like her honeybee at the cafe every spring, and I'll drink that one. And then she used to do like a shaken like brown sugar one that she would do. And I do a version of that, but she had her secret brown sugar mix that she wouldn't tell anybody how to make. So I have to guess. So there's a lot of things from Urban House that it's like I can't necessarily like share with the world, even though I'd love to because I don't know the recipes. But I love her and I love Urban House. There are some things on our menu that I would say are like a love letter to Urban House. One of those is like the Chipotle chicken wrap. They have what they call like a keto wrap that they do, but they made like their own like Chipotle sauce that I don't know the recipe for, but like the rest of it's kind of built out the same. And so I told her like whenever we did it, she like messaged me, she's like, I see things on your menu that look pretty familiar. And I was like, yes, but they're not the same because they're not yours.
Because you haven't shared the recipes.
I love that woman so much, but I was also threatened within an inch of my life if I stole and or shared any of her recipes. So I wouldn't do that to her either. She's just an absolute gem. But, so these are ladyfingers. So these are ladyfingers that I had one of our friends at the cafe do. So these are a little bigger than what we would typically do, but they're delicious. So we make these in-house. We do all of our tiramisus with our own ladyfingers. We make them from scratch. We build all of our pastry cream and everything from scratch. So our tiramisu is wholly ours. And so I'm throwing these ladyfingers in here. Now for the lemon mousse tiramisu, I don't soak these, but you could. You could soak these in milk, you could soak these in lemon juice. If you're a big coffee and lemon fan, you could also still soak them in coffee. That flavor combo is not for everyone.
Yeah.
But for those that it is, they love it. So I throw that out to you. Also, if you haven't had chocolate in coffee, I recommend. Not chocolate and coffee, chocolate and lemon. It's a flavor combo that doesn't sound good, but it actually is. So leave that to you guys. You can do whatever you want with that information.
Any flavor with chocolate.
You'd think. I've still never got behind bacon and chocolate, and I know that a lot of people really like that, but I just can't.
Nothing.
I just can't make myself like that
So
one.
rich.
I'm glad that you guys feel the same, because I.
Those
Too
textures
much of a
do
good
not
thing.
go together.
No, they're not good. I don't want it. So, whatever. Okay. So, this is cream cheese. Typically, I would use mascarpone, but I figured cream cheese again was going to be one of those more accessible things for people, and I wanted to give you guys something that you could copy if you wanted to. So we're using cream cheese for this one. I do use cream cheese in my lemon mousse, because we do like a lemon mousse cheesecake, like a lemon cheesecake mousse is what we do. And so I do use cream cheese for that one. You can use mascarpone if you want it to be lighter, like a typical tiramisu. So that's kind of like a change out. That's up to you. But I'm gonna use that in a second. Has anybody ever made mousse in here before? Okay, so this is a really simplified version of mousse, because I'm literally just gonna, oh, I brought a new one. Hold on. Alright, so I'm just gonna take heavy cream, and I'm gonna pour like a cup and a half, maybe more, probably more, into here. And this, I don't know if you, well, there's one person in here for the ice cream. We kind of did this with ice cream too. We poured everything in and just kind of let it whip. And that's what we're gonna do with whipped cream. I'm gonna add more of this. That's gonna be enough. We did do it for the trifle. Thank you. I really like heavy whipping cream, if you guys can't tell. I use it in a lot of stuff. This is vanilla. Just clear vanilla. So we use a clear vanilla at the cafe because we do a lot of gluten-free stuff. And for those of you that don't know, the caramel coloring in vanilla can sometimes have gluten in it. So we try to avoid that by using clear vanilla, so that way we don't have to worry about using different types of vanilla. That way there's no possible cross-contamination. We just stick to clear. That's freebie for you guys. So typically for this, I would also add just a little bit of salt. I left the salt at the cafe, so we're not doing that. I don't think we'll miss it today. But typically I would add just like a pinch of salt. I like to add salt to like whipped creams and things because it helps to like bring out that sweetness. And you don't have to add quite as much sugar because you got a little bit of that salty to kind of contrast with it, which is fun. And I'm just gonna add powdered sugar. Half a cup to a cup, depending on how sweet you want it. As in all things, I measure with my heart. If you want a recipe, I will write it out for you with an actual recipe. But you're getting it like how I would do it at the cafe for the most part. And so again, we're just letting this whip. And we're gonna wanna get this like pretty firm before we add the cream cheese into it. Oh yeah, this is good and soft, we're good. We're not gonna have any issues today, you guys. That's all we got. But it's not lemon cheesecake mousse without lemons. And right now we just have vanilla. So it's just sad. It'd just be vanilla tiramisu at this point. We didn't even soak it. It's like whipped cream laid in it. So I got 3 lemons. Now this is a little fancier than what maybe most of you are gonna have on. This is called a micro zester. This is like my favorite tool in the whole world. I use this all the time. So the difference between like a regular zester and a micro zester is this is gonna make the zester really small. So it also means that you can get a lot more of it. This is already stiff. I'm gonna bring this around for you guys to see. Hold on. Don't roll off.
You say micro zester.
Micro zester. So it's just a really small zester. I'll bring both of these around for you guys to see them. I did flip the cutting board, so there's not veggie juice on that, I promise. But that's like stiffness of whipped cream.
Okay.
This is the micro zester. You guys can look at how small that is. You've seen this before. You've watched this 3 times today.
Washed it 3 times today.
But that's like the whipped cream texture. It's the micro zester.
Yeah.
This is another one of those Pampered Chef things. Again, not sponsored, but we could be.
If they're watching.
If you're watching, Pampered Chef. I don't think they are, but that'd be cool if they were. I don't know if you saw that or not. Sorry, I like almost completely broadcast. But again, there's that micro zester. I love this thing. I use this for everything from zesting like lemons and oranges to using it to like zest white chocolate over like red velvet cakes and things like that. So there's lots of uses for it. But right now we're gonna use it for lemons. And I'm just gonna take this and just kind of go across. Now, the big thing about zesting, and that what I really like about the micro zester, is that whenever you're zesting, you want this outer part. You don't want this inner white part. This is really bitter. If you add this to your dessert, it will make it very bitter. If you're wanting it to be more bitter, you can add the white part. We're not doing that today. We want it to be sweet, we want it to be light, we want it to be summery and happy. Something that would pair really well with like our veggie pizza or our veggie wrap. So that's like a nice little light, refreshing little guy. This is another like small business plug for the area. It doesn't do me any favors, but it does do them a favor. I don't know if you guys have heard about Lovebird's Creamery that just opened up in Baxter. Have any of you guys been yet?
Not yet, but I want to.
They have a lemon crunch ice cream. That is phenomenal. And I would say that it's about like, it's so good, you guys. I just feel like everybody needs to know. And so if you go and get it, I would say that this tiramisu would be like if their ice cream is like if you took this tiramisu and turned it into ice cream.
What is it called again?
It's Lovebird's Creamery.
Lovebirds?
So I went the weekend of the 4th of July, which I think was the same weekend that they opened. Maybe? I just remember seeing it across my feed and looking at my friends who were in town. I was like, we're gonna go get ice cream. This is happening. And we went and I got ice cream nachos, which I don't know if you guys have ever had before. But they make their own waffle cones, and so they just made like little like waffle chips. And then they like put the ice cream next to the waffle chips and they added toppings, which was amazing and super fun, and so I highly recommend. Go get you some ice cream nachos. But yeah, they also do that at Cream City. If you don't want to go all the way to Baxter, Cream City also does ice cream nachos. But if you want to try something new, Lovebirds.
Go there, so.
So once I
got a
did
new
this.
piece that I got a new one to open up over there on Willow.
Oh,
Lazy
Lazy Cow?
Yeah, Lazy Cow.
Lazy Cow isn't new, it's just relocated.
That's what I meant. The new
Okay.
building, the new building.
I just wanted to
The long lines, like,
lots of long lines.
long.
Yeah.
I know
Did
they
you
have
guys
a
hear about the
really
soft opening Lazy Cow I had?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just think this is
We
awesome.
went.
You guys went?
We went.
I heard that it was crazy.
It was
was
so
crazy.
long, we just drove away.
So, for those of you that haven't heard about that, Lazy Cow decided they were going to do a soft opening and sent out a text the night that they were doing it. Was like, hey guys, we're open, come see us. And Cookville showed up. Like,
Of course.
everybody went for ice cream, and they had like lines wrapped around the building.
That's because you haven't had anything bad there.
Yeah.
Everything is delicious.
And it was so good. I didn't get to go, I didn't get the text, but I heard good things. Lots of my friends posted it on their feed, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. So that's just a little ice cream plug. It's hot, it's summertime. If you don't want to make your own tiramisu, go get ice cream. There you go. Alright. So I just zested 3 lemons into this. Now, this is the, who said does that wow you? I love you. Okay, so this is the zest in here, you guys. This is one of those things where it's like, it can be as lemony as you want it to be. So adjust the zest to juice ratio depending on your taste. If you don't like it to be like super like, you know what I mean? You don't want like super sour, you don't want that like really like tart lemon, you can add less. If you want it to be more sweet with like a little lemon on the backside, I would stick to like 1.5 lemons, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna juice at least one of these in here. Now, I didn't bring my handy dandy tool for lemon juicing, but that's okay, because I still have hands. And so I'm just squeezing this. If you guys know anything about Paper Chef, sorry, another plug. I love their stuff, can you tell? They have this like lemon juicer, which you can get these at Walmart too. This is not specifically Paper Chef. You can get these anywhere. But you just take the lemon in there, and then you just squeeze it, and then booyah. Like I said, lots of different ones. The one I have just happens to be. My mom sold Paper Chef for a long time. I feel like this needs to be plugged. I'm just out here buying Paper Chef all the time.
Who was your mom?
What?
Who was your mom?
Sandra Diane Knight Boyd, depending on which last name you know her by. But she's from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. I doubt you guys know her. If you do, I'm shocked. But also. But yeah, no, I'm from Hopkinsville, Kentucky originally, for those of you that didn't know. That's a little Jamie fun fact. I moved here in 2021 after college. I followed a boy here.
And married him.
And I married him, yeah! That's a happy ending to the story.
She would not let him get away.
No, I would not.
No.
He'll tell you that too. He'd be like, she threatened me, that's why we're married.
It's a good basis for a marriage.
What do you say? Good basis?
That's right. You know?
Great foundation.
So you
Hey,
stopped
he stuck around. His mom likes me, that's all that matters, right?
Now, was he from this area?
Yeah,
Oh,
so, yes. I'm just gonna leave it a yes. So, like, that's a whole story. But, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So he went to Cookville High School, he grew up here. His whole family lives here. His brother, sister, mom, uncles, everybody lives here. So. But, yeah, that's a little fun fact.
I'm impressed at how fast you could go towards
I feel like I do this like a bajillion times a day. The only time this slows down is whenever my hands are wet. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to move. Wet hands. Listen, you worked in a restaurant, you know.
Yeah.
Horrible.
And then you got that little bit hanging out of the fingers and you're going.
Yeah. It's just, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Alright, now I've got this cream cheese. And I'm just. I'm just ripping this apart and chucking it in there. For those of you that didn't see it on this side, I got it stuck to the side of the mixer. That'll come off too, I promise. And that was just 8 ounces of cream cheese for anybody that was wondering. Just so you guys have a measurement somewhere in your head. But just 8 ounces of cream cheese. And I'm just gonna. Yeah, let me use my eye.
We could smell it all the way back here.
Right?
I just remember you over here.
Isn't that so good?
Oh, the lemon.
Living.
Yeah.
I know we do that. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're still friends. It's fine. I mess up all the time.
You
So.
would end a friendship over misspeaking.
No. Because I misspeak all the time, ask Lauren. Sorry, you're here. I'm just gonna keep referring to you. That's the problem. Once I get to know you, I'll start calling you out. All right. So once again, just a few minutes. Not long at all, honestly. And we've got lemon cheesecake mix. Now, you could stop here if you wanted. You could just eat it straight out of the bowl. You could take this with some crushed up vanilla wafers and make a little parfait out of it. You could add extra fruit. You could not add extra fruit. You could just add vanilla wafers. You could take this and put it into a graham cracker crust, and you got lemon mousse pie. You can take it from this and turn it into so many different things, which is so good. Strawberries would be really good. But today we're trying to do tiramisu because it's fun, and why not?
Did you only juice one of the lemons?
I did only juice one of the lemons.
Okay.
Oh, and I'll tell you that was a good choice. That's pretty good. So we're gonna stick with it. After you said that, I was like, wait, I meant to do two, but it's really good at one. I'm not mad
Come
about
on
it.
the 29th, we should have
So once again,
to see how many person was.
you can soak these lady fingers. You can soak them in lemonade. You can soak them in milk. You can soak them in coffee if you
I
wanted.
like that though.
That's kind of up to you. I did not do that for this one specifically, just because whenever you're comparing it to like the mousse inside, I personally like a little bit of crunch. That's not for everyone. Tiramisu doesn't always have crunch for everyone. In different parts of Italy, it has more crunch than others. So depending on where you're at. So like northern Italy is more like the soft tiramisu that like everybody's used to around here, where like the lady fingers are really soft. If you get to like southern portions, you're gonna end up with more like that little bit of crunch in the tiramisu. It's everybody does it different. It's fun fact. Food is very regional, which is kind of cool. So like whenever you like think of something as being like from somewhere, it can be like totally different depending on where you're at in that country. So like even cannolis in Italy, like a Sicilian cannoli has a little bit of orange zest, which is kind of cool. But then like northern Italy is gonna be mostly like the cinnamon and chocolate that like you were typically used to, which I think is kind of cool. All right, so I'm literally just pouring this right on top. I'm really scraping it. It wasn't really much of a pour. It was a little too thick for that. And I'm just going like this. Now from here, this is another one of those important moments in history where you can decide what to do with this. You could take this and you could add layers of strawberries. You could take it and you could shave white chocolate on top of this. You could go through and add cocoa powder, like a typical tiramisu if you wanted, or white cocoa powder. That is up to you. You could add strawberries like Nesquik if you wanted. You go crazy. But we're leaving it plain. We're chilling today. You could even go through if you really wanted to, if there was any zest left on this lemon, and add extra lemon zest. Lots of different things you could do. What we're gonna do is just layer it with lady fingers. And like I said, these lady fingers are definitely all different sizes. If you make your own lady fingers at home, it's okay if they're ugly, they're going in tiramisu.
They're gonna get covered up.
They're gonna get covered up. And I'm just gonna take everything that's left in this bowl and just spread it out. You guys got quiet. I can tell we're getting towards the end.
I was waiting for a spoon.
Valid. Sorry, I stuck my tongue at you like my grandma would do. My grandma does this all the time. Sorry, grandma. But if she's thinking or if she gets like a little annoyed at you, she'll just go. I think it's so funny. She cracks me up with that. And so again, we've reached the point where this is all in here. I'm gonna try to fill in my holes here. And so from this point, you again have another crossing point where you could add more strawberries. You could add the white chocolate shavings. You could add white cocoa powder, dark cocoa powder, whatever you wanted to top this sucker off. Literally anything. If you wanted to like pull out the vanilla wafer situation, and like we talked about earlier with doing like little parfaits, you could do that on top. If you really wanted to have crunch and like all your lady fingers be really soft, if you soaked them, that's still another way to add crunch to this. The white chocolate shavings are another way to add crunch to that. It just depends on where you want your textures at. But now, who wants to try it? That's my favorite thing. I love it whenever you guys get excited. You want me to play?
Place.
I'm gonna bring this around with me. I'm also gonna bring forks. That might be helpful. Yes, Terry. So I'm gonna do these small at first, and then you guys will know what we'll cut more, okay? Don't hate me. I only brought the 9x9. You've had this before.
Oh yeah, she stole mine. I had it.
That one had a lot.
You're very welcome. She kinda has her hands full at home.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, I just want to go everything. Has anybody ever heard of cookie fries?
Cookie fries.
We've seen them, like, we want to make
On
them.
TikTok, yeah.
I also want to make them. Okay, they're not on the signature.
So on the 29th, we're making
Yeah,
cookie fries.
We saw them.
I don't know if
I
you
was
know
like, we
that,
have.
but get on there, we're having cookie fries on the 29th.
It's like cookie nachos.
Someone said, they just reminded me because
Y'all, I love
said they
cookie
use
cake.
cream cheese in it, and I was trying to
We're
think
having
how that
cookie
even
fries
is.
on
I feel like I looked at
Cookie
the
fries on the
recipe,
29th. You guys down with
That,
that?
that made me think, I wonder if I could try something like that. And she goes,
Well, that's true. She has taught me how to make a lot of things without turning the oven on. I like it.
I can make it work.
I know, right?
I'm trying to figure out how to make cookie fries.
I think today was a little better. I think I've ever
So I raised like how
I was out, we had branches out of the tree, and I was like, it is so hot out there.
These things finding somebody to cook good.
Well, like a 15 by 9 pan, just do like a sheet.
I was like, do I make the cookies here or do I like I do the cookies?
Probably pre-made.
Oh, they're already pre-cooking now.
Kind of like how you did the crisp rolls, just come in with it already in the sheet. In the pan.
and our pool gets evening, so.
I haven't started yet.
I'm glad you're not. It's good to see you guys again.
You're doing our.
I do still have my clothes on because I am trying to use you guys. This is
We'll
really
have to
cool.
go to like.
I want to know how many,
Is that like a cabbage?
Food line or something,
What is that?
so. I'm just more familiar.
I'm trying to figure out how many notebooks she goes through.
You don't say, you
don't
there.
In the last, yeah, last
Anyway.
year.
And then this thing.
3 a year?
3 a year.
Wow.
That is so cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to like call you out. That was awesome.
No,
I love
that's-
it.
I've been kind of doing this.
So some of my best employees.
You can use my
are
plate.
artists.
I don't need it.
Like I don't know if you guys know Allison Curry or not. But Allison Curry is an artist. And she did like pastry cups and carved kitties and like turned like little cats into like little different pastry things.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm obsessed with them. She turned my cat Tart into a cat tart.
The
And I
cat's
love
name
it.
is Tart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Technically her full name is Tartarus. But Tart is easier to explain.
So she started.
Wait, that's that thing from Doctor Who, isn't it?
That's the TARDIS.
Yeah.
So the
Oh,
Tar-
Tartarus.
So Tartarus is actually a Greek mythology thing.
Oh.
So it's actually all the way down to like the bottom level of Hades where they like keep the Titans. I don't know why we named my cat that. But
No, that's, I saw Hercules, that Disney
Yep.
movie, yeah, like a week ago, so I'm with you.
She's like, that's special. Real dinner, not girl dinner.
Yeah. Why not?
What's your favorite girl dinner?
Honestly, charcuterie.
I'm a chips and queso girl dinner girl.
I'm more of a chicken ball.
Yeah, that's fair.
I gotta have like my grapes and like my cheese and crackers. That's my girl dinner.
She's fancy girl dinner.
I was raised Italian, so.
That's fair. You get a pass.
The ultimate task. That's what
Have you guys heard of girl dinner? Has anybody else heard of girl dinner? Do you guys know what it is? So girl dinner is whenever you don't want to cook like a full meal, so you just basically just eat snacks like a raccoon.
Oh.
So they broccoli.
You just eat like whatever's in the fridge. Sometimes girl dinner is literally just cheese cubes.
That's how I lived in college, I just.
Most people have eaten girl dinner without trying to eat girl dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours.
Do like cracker and cheese and ham and apples or grapes or whatever. Listen, on my video thing, she can't believe that's all I ate was cookies.
I did run
I lived
way
off
over.
Chips Ahoy cookies. I bought the party pack, not the vanilla
You're like,
pack,
it's
the
fine.
party pack, the blue Chips Ahoy. And over a span of a week, I ate that whole thing by myself. My brother had maybe
Gotta
5
save
of them,
space
and then
for
I was
mine.
like, no.
No, it's okay. I had enough of the feta. Honestly, I'm
I did load you up on that, I'm sorry.
oh, well, no, that's a good thing. That's what I run on. So.
This is so messy.
I actually played the feta cheese in school play once.
Really?
Yeah, the school production of the cheese stands alone.
Okay.
One line.
One line? Oh, well.
Yeah. Whoever got to play the rat, he got like, he was the main character.
It was your stage debut.
Yeah.
You know my first order for
The costume was basically just like a big white box.
On my, I put,
Lemon juice is good for you.
I put toast, butter, and lemon juice.
Wait, what?
I eat my toast with butter on top of it and lemon juice, and it sounds weird, but it tastes
It
amazing.
sounds good though.
It is.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it tomorrow.
It's
Alright,
like the same concept as like jelly.
that's true, it's just lemon juice. You just added fruit to your toast.
That was delicious.
Yeah, that was what?
Delicious.
Good, I'm glad.
Can't wait to make this for my husband. Very
Amazing.
He definitely had 2 lemons.
So the lemon mousse is actually a recipe I've been making for my grandma since high school. And so this is like one of my all-time favorite things. And I don't know why like last month, sometime at the cafe, I was like, what if we did like lemon mousse tiramisu? And then we just kind of threw it together. So this is definitely one of those where it was like I took 2 things and just kind of put it into one, which is a beautiful part about cooking. You can do that however you want. And yeah, so there you go. So that's one of my little favorite things for you guys. Just kind of done a little bit of a different way. And I know we talked about a couple different ways to do it if you wanted to change it up at home.
With the blackberry.
Blackberry would be so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Also raspberry, like a little bit of raspberry jam.
Dark chocolate raspberry?
Dark chocolate raspberry jam is so good. So,
I like cooking a lot, so I.
no, you're good. I love this. You and I can banter all day. So, no problem. Thank you, Terry. But yeah, so there you go. Thank you guys for coming. If you have any questions or if you do want a recipe, again, text or email me and I'll get it. Thank you guys. Taking my special.
This one, no.